Now this is a deck fit for a king, for the master of faster, Jack Atlas. That is my deck right here. Actually, pretty much every card in this deck is something Jack Atlas has or used or is based on something Jack Atlas had in the show, with the only actual exception being Synchro Zone and Max C. Isn't that weird? Also, you cannot tell me for a second Jack Atlas wouldn't play Max C, but every single card in the extra deck is a card Jack Atlas has played. I play his Dark Highlander, his Chaos King Archfiend, and his Exploder Dragonwing, a level 7 Dark Dragon Synchro. Pretty much just switches attack and defense, or this one switches attack and defense, this one just destroys them and does a little bit of damage, and this stops them from synchro summoning, both players from synchro summoning actually, so it's a relatively dangerous card to go into, but if I know what I'm fighting against, this can straight up win a matchup for me, because it's also got a pretty good attack stat. The main deck is relatively simple. Jack doesn't play many spells in his decks, pretty much everything is just monsters with big piece, small piece, and medium piece golem. I chose not to use those, because they're not good. they're really, really bad. So what I went with was just a general Red Dragon Archfiend build of 3 Wandering King Wildwind, 3 Crimson, and 3 Red Resonator. I put in 2 Red Sprinters because Jack uses that. I put in a Trap Eater, a tuner that Jack uses, which is special summoned by sending a face-up trap my opponent controls to the graveyard. Fighting against a bunch of Floodgate decks in Master Duel, this deck can out Rivalry of the Warlords, a Gozen match, stuff like that. Like, it's pretty decent in the Labyrinth matchup. I can just send any face-up trap to the graveyard and not have to worry about it. Phantom King Hydra is a level 3 Fiend tuner with 1500 or less attacks, so it's searchable off of Wandering King Wildwind, and it can be treated as a non-tuner, which is actually pretty cool. A Red Sprinter plus Hydride can go directly into Dark Highlander or Chaos King Archfiend, and that's pretty dope. That's a single summon into one of the best cards in the deck by far. Then there's actually one card in here you might think, Jack definitely didn't use that. And that would be Synchro Magnet. Synchro Magnet was not used by Jack Atlas, but when people were impersonating Jack Atlas in the 5Ds anime and wanted to frame him for a bunch of different crimes, this was in the deck that was supposed to be an exact replica of Jack's deck. So I figure it's fine, because if it was supposed to be an exact replica of his deck, clearly this card should work. So that's fine in my opinion. Then we have some Resonator commands, which I don't recall if this was ever used in the show, to be honest. But either way, it's still a pretty decent card. Then we have a Burning Soul because Jack is the man with the power of the Burning Soul. We have Red Rain, which is a good trap card. Fiendish Chain at 2, one of Jack's signature cards. And Synchro Zone, which is an interruption to Synchro Summon, and honestly just a really good card. I'm putting this in here just because I like it. Monster Reborn is absolutely something that I don't know if Jack played or not. I have no idea. I cannot remember. I feel like it was used in the show, in the 5Ds anime, but it also just might not have been used at all in the 5Ds anime. I truly cannot remember. Converging Wolf's Dragon and Omni Dragon Brotar are in here specifically so we can use Red Dragon Archfiend and then go into Majestic Red Dragon, which I actually pulled off in this video and it was super fun. Then we run a Scarlet Security because it's just a good card. Strongwind Dragon and Vice Dragon are actually in here as a combo for each other. I love Strongwind Dragon. This card is great. I fucking love this card. And not just because this is the card he used when Carly was playing the deck for him, but I love those two so much. Carly's the girl. Carly is my Yu-Gi-Oh wife. And then Vice Dragon, which is the special summon to go into Strongwind Dragon, as well as the level 5 to go into what could be Red Rising Dragon, Exploder Dragonwing, or pretty much anything in my extra deck can be summoned off of special summoning Vice Dragon, which is another card that Jack really liked using in the show. I think this is a really good representation of what Jack Atlas' deck might actually look like. Max C's in here because he would play Max C. He's the master of Haster. He's gonna play the most broken card in the duel. He's gonna. You can't tell me that the Jack Atlas, the king of speed, the master of Haster, isn't going to actually play the most broken card in Yu-Gi-Oh. He's gonna play the fucking card. He's gonna play the card. Maybe not after some stuff that happens in the show, but early show he's 100% playing this card. So with that being said, here are some replays for you guys that I've really enjoyed getting. And we draw Red Sprinter, Red Gardener, Red Resonator. That's not the best hand actually, like this is kind of sketchy, but Max C's in hand, which is the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh, so we should be fine no matter what happens. Red Resonator can normal summon to special Red Sprinter, Red Sprinter can normal summon to special Red Resonator. Both of these work to the exact same effect, but they are kind of dangerous, because if either doesn't get impermed or effect failure, that could be the end of my turn right there. They sit one card and pass. Well shit, okay, draw for turn? That is what I wanted to see. Normal summon Red Resonator, declare effect. Now, if this gets hit with an effect Wheeler, no problem, because we can just summon Wandering King Wildwind. But I'm not worried about that, because my opponent's going to use this to go into Red Rising Dragon. Or I'm going to go into Red Rising Dragon, not my opponent. Use the effect of Red Rising Dragon to target Red Resonator Special Summon, Red Resonator effect Special Summon, targeting Red Rising Dragon to gain life points, synchro these two off into Red Dragon Archfiend, or Red Démon Dragon. However, I don't recall if I could have. I don't know if it needs the same name. I just thought to myself, could I have summoned Altamaya Zulkin here? It wouldn't have done anything. I also could have gone into Bishbalkin, technically, because I'm pretty sure Bishbalkin is just 2 level 5 or higher monsters with the same level, right? From Synchro monsters? Something like that? No, 2 level 5 or higher monsters with the same level. I'm pretty sure it's all Bishbalkin is. So if I had just summoned Wandering King Wildwind after the Red Resonator special summon again, then I could have just summoned a second Red Rising and gone into Bishbalkin or Altamaya Zulkin. That's weird. Destroy. Oh, how nice of an effect that is. Red Dragon Archfiend attacks and destroys it. During damage calculation, or I should say after damage calculation, before the card goes to the graveyard, if this card attacked an opponent's defense position monster, destroy all defense position monsters your opponent controls. That means Mystic Tomato does not get its effect by sending it to the graveyard if deemed does not get its effect by being destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Set Fiendish Chain. During the end phase, Red Dragon Archfiend mandatory effect to destroy all face-up monsters that didn't attack this turn on my field. Fiendish Chain, pretty nice. They special summon Schwarzschild. Then they normal summon Cosmo Sword Troopers. I now remember what this duel was. That's banishing to special summon a Cosmo monster from the hand. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot what this duel was until just now. This was a duel. This one took a long fucking time too. I didn't know, first of all, this can't be targeted by an opponent's card effects, so I didn't want to activate Fiendish Chain anyways. And I couldn't use it on this guy because it banishes the cost. This was an obnoxiously long duel. Red Dragon Archfiend gets sent to graveyard, Cosmo effect to add a level 8 or lower Cosmo monster from deck to hand, adding Dark Destroyer, which we'll see used several turns later. Take the 2000 from Schwarzschild, it's fine. Fiendish Chain still on field, a good target effect negation, can't attack. Now, this hand is still playable. Getting Red Rain here kinda sucks because they are now officially playing high level monsters such as level 9. So even if I just get into normal Red Dragon Archfiend, I'm not in the best position. Call of the Haunted, special summon out Mystic Tomato. I don't know why they did that, but I mean, there was no other monster there. I guess they needed a reason to summon a thing. I really didn't see a reason to. Summon these two, Red Rising Dragon on summons, gonna special summon the Red Resonator from my graveyard. Red Resonator effect again, activate, target Red Rising, gain 2000. Synchro into Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, Scarlet effect, popping everything that's lower attack, destroying then inflicting 1000. Now, 1000 attack. And then a 3000 attack, I mean. Red Rain on field, like I said, good card here. If control level 8 or higher, synchro monster banish all monsters on field except the monster with the highest level. Face-up monsters remaining unaffected by other card effects. Huh. That's tough. And I'll tell you why that's tough. Because Cosmos are banished for cost, and they're quick effects, even though they don't say they're quick effects. And you'll see in a second that they are quick effects, even if they don't say they're quick effects. Fiendish Chain. During either player turn, you can banish this card. Special summon one level lower or higher or Cosmo monster from your hand. Now I have to activate Red Guard now, because he has the card in hand that when summoned destroys a card on my field. So I'll have to activate Red Guard in here to protect my cards. So unfortunately, Fiendish Chain is going to stay on my field because the monster it was part of did not get destroyed. Won't negate the effects. Cosmo Strawman is going to activate a special summon that banished one. Couldn't activate this either because again, banished for cost. There was no opportunity in the chain for me to activate Red Rain, which kind of sucked. I didn't really want to banish Red Dragon Archfiend. Although Red Rain with Red Zone in real life could be not a bad idea because it's just an interruption. Banish it, special summon the one that I've used. That goes there, destroyed, added level 8 or higher, or level 8 or lower again, as Cosmo Dark Lady, which is just the Wicked Witch. 3000 attack, pretty alright, I'll take those I guess. And Fiendish Chain still on field, this in graveyard, or this on field, Wandering King Wildwind in graveyard is actually going to be the only saving grace I can get here. Synchro Zone, activate that. We're going to add from deck to hand a level 4 lower Theme Tuner to add Crimson Resonator. We're not going to special summon it, but Synchro Zone, I didn't think about it at the time, this was a really good card to draw. It would have been better if I could have gone into a combo piece here, such as Red Sprinter. Actually, Red Sprinter would have been the best card I could have drawn. But Red Sprinter would have been an amazing card, or even Resonator Command, because I could add the card with Wandering King Wildwind, discard it to add Red Sprinter normal summon, special summoning out Crimson Resonator, and then to go from there. But Synchro Zone was also a good card, because neither player can attack except with Synchro monsters, and their whole deck is main deck based. Activate Synchro Zone so they can't declare an attack. Pretty damn nice if they end their turn. Draw phase, Burning Soul, not what I want to see. End my turn again. Can they out my Synchro Zone? That is all that this deck is, that's all this duel is coming down to right now. Battle phase still can't attack, end their turn. Gosh, that is such a risky maneuver. Resonator Command, yes! Activate Resonator Command. Add from deck to hand my Red Sprinter. I actually didn't remember that's how I played this one out, but cool. Red Sprinter normal summon, target Red Resonator. Red Resonator effect, target 1800, I can't target this one. Oh, I just didn't read the part where it said I'm dumb. I'm not even going to pretend I didn't see that. But I can't target that to gain 3000, so I gain 1800 instead. Summon Red Rising. Red Rising special summon Crimson Resonator. Crimson Resonator effect is special summon 2. Synchron and Creation, and then boom! Red Supernova Dragon. Effective Synchron Resonator, targeting Creation, and effective Synchro Zone to special summon Red Rising Dragon back as a tuner monster. Then Red Rain, because I control a level 8 or higher Dragon Synchro monster, or is it Dark Dragon Synchro monster? Level 8 or higher Synchro monster in general. Banish all monsters on the field with the except for the monster with the highest level, which is my level 12. So we say goodbye to your whole field, and then we activate Synchro Zone to special summon Red Rising. Synchron Resonator comes back to hand to give Creation Resonator. I forgot this was a tuner. I was about to go into Abyss, but I forgot this summons as a tuner. And I still forget this about Synchro Zone. But Synchro Zone's still a good card, because it just means that I get those monsters out. I hate that they didn't let me hit them with all the monsters. Missing 859, you absolutely should have let me punch you in the mouth with my Creation Resonator and then Red Supernova Dragon. I don't know why you didn't, and I don't appreciate it. But that was a fucking weird duel, and that took maybe 30 minutes. I don't know what happened in that duel. We just special summoned the same monsters over and over and did nothing to each other. That's YuGiOh. That's just YuGiOh. Okay, now we draw for turn. Decent starting hand right here. Like, a really, really good one. You know what I could have done as well? It wouldn't have been the smartest idea, but I could have used Resonator Command discarding this to add something else for the normal summon here. But no real point in that. So just special summon Crimson Resonator. Normal summon Red Sprinter. Synchro into Red Rising. Red Rising effect targeting Crimson Resonator in Graveyard. Hopefully don't get negated. Nice. Use these to special summon into Synchron and Creation. But before we actually summon Supernova Dragon here, I just gotta tell you, absolutely watch to the end of this video, because the actual last duel, I was popping the fuck off. I literally sat down to record this video after playing that last duel, because I'm like, I have the duels that I need now. This was amazing. I'm having a good time. I shit on this person playing an obnoxious deck. I was so happy. To summon these guys, Supernova Dragon, and then Synchron Resonator effects and activate, adding Creation Resonator to hand. Theoretically, I could have summoned Synchro Magna here, and then summoned out into some other nonsense, but I used Red Rising Dragon, so I couldn't summon into anything but a Dark Dragon Synchro. And I didn't have a Dragon Monster on field, so I couldn't go into Exploder Dragonwing. Which kinda sucks, but it is what it is. Main phase 1, Pressured Planet Wraithsaw. Shit. Cash Unicorn? Okay, summon Unicorn, activate Unicorn effect. That's fine, add the History of Birth spell. I hate Cash. Activate History of Birth. Activate effect, special summoning out Ogre to add a Kishtir Trap from deck to hand. I'm just kind of waiting for them to put me in a position where their full board is set up so I can banish the whole field, but they should have just attacked. I mean, they don't have Fenrir on field, but they should have done something to attack here. Kishtir Big Bang. I mean, I really don't get this. Why did you take so long? And does this have that? This just seems like they've hit a bad turn. Cash Fenrir effect, add Scareclaw Kashtira. I'm like, okay, I actually have been looking away. I was going to use this effect on Cash Fenrir as well, but they added Scareclaw Kashtira, so I'm like, that's cool, that's an activated effect, activate it. Then I banished their whole field, which is really damn nice because it means they'll end on just a Scareclaw Kashtira, which I didn't know. This motherfucker has a very weird effect. This is a super heavy samurai card, because it can attack in defense position. Sorry, this is an old school Super Heavy Samurai, because current Super Heavy Samurai is a combo Link deck for some reason. Now we go into Resonator Call, add from deck to hand, Mike Red Resonator. We'll special summon Vice Dragon, activate Resonator Command, pitch and Creation, they did surrender. I don't know why they did that. And that's a good draw, like legitimately. This is an amazing draw. This could be a Call by the Grave if I was running a Call by the Grave, and it'd be the perfect starting hand. But this is amazing. Special summon, normal summon, or normal summon to get the other one out. That means that if I get nibbed or imperm or stopped at any point in the combo, I can continue the combo with Red Resonator or Red Sprinter. That shit is an amazing hand. Activate Crimson Resonator effect, Maxi. Wouldn't you know it? Of the 5 replays I have for you guys today, the only one I lost is the one where my opponent activate Max C. Oh, spoilers for this replay. Special Summon Crimson, Special Wild Wind. Yeah, there's a lot of summoning happening here. Red Rising Dragon, effect target Crimson, Special Summon, bam. Crimson effect, Special Summon 3, or Special Summon 2, I guess. Holy shit! Red Supernova Dragon. Can they out Supernova Dragon? Synchro Resonator to add Creation Resonator back to hand. I could have gone into some more bullshit. I don't think I did. Fiendish Chain. It's good to have this combo set up for next time, just in case I have to get rid of Supernova Dragon, which I almost certainly will. Imperm. Abyss Actor Curtain. Now I bet you're curious as to how I lost to Abyss Actor Perform Age. Beyond the Pendulum. Ooh, baby, you activated Beyond the Pendulum and Perform Age Trick Clown to Special Summon Trick Clown? Well, I have Fiendish Chain. We're not letting Beyond the Pendulum resolve. Cannot let that one happen. You can continue to link into stuff though, but I don't want you to do that, so please don't. Don't please. 1000 damage, we take those. Negate its effects, set 3 pass. Back to my normal attack, and we'll drop return, get Resonator Command, and we'll normal summon, special summon, Maxi again. Red Supernova effect to banish the whole field. Imperm again. Resonator Command in the column just to taunt them. Using this, discarding Creation Resonator. And no Ash Vaza, and it resolves. Nice. Wandering King Wild Wind to hand. This is a secondary little thing to go into here. That column now gets negated for spell and trap effects. Supernova's just back to 4,000. Banish, not happening. Summon out Red Sprinter. Effect of Wild Wind in my graveyard, banishing to add from my deck to my hand a Synchron Resonator. Could be very, very helpful here. Use these two to go into Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising effect on special, targeting my creation to special summon it. Called by the Grave. I don't know why they would banish Red Rising Dragon and not Creation Resonator. I physically don't know this. But you know what, whatever. You got it. That's alright, that's fine, you got it. Kind of stupid, but okay. That's, sure. Synchro! More Synchro. Exploder Dragonwing. Hell yeah. Use that effect to add Creation Resonator back to hand. I knew there'd be an issue if they did. This is a mistake that I made. I mean, there's no Red Dragon Archfiend in graveyard, but right here I probably should have summoned Wild Wind anyways. So use these cards, go into Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. Battle phase, attack, damage juggler. What? Oh, they take no damage. That's fine. Sure, discard, take no damage. Honest. Why did you activate damage juggler and honest? Why wouldn't you just use honest? Why did you use 2 cards? Why did I get, 22 cards? They got the only honest in their deck. What is this? Why are you playing honest? Is this whole deck Light Fairies? No, it's not. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. Attack. Effect of Bane. Never mind. Why didn't I summon? It wouldn't have summoned anything of value, but why didn't I do? Oh, Maxi as well. True. Well, standby phase, main phase, summon damage juggler, or banish damage juggler, add 1 from deck to hand, add hat triggers 2 or more monsters on field, special summon from hand. Actually a good card. I used to run that on my Red Dragon Archfiend deck. Silk Red Joker, it does Silent Honor Arc. Yeah, this is where I knew it was game for me. I didn't think I'd get OTK'd, but I knew it was game for me the moment that this motherfucker pulled out Silent Honor Arc. Detach, attach, summon again, pay another 1,000. Link or Xyz again into Trapeze Magician. I lost to Maxi. I lost to Maxi. I didn't lose to actual Perform Age. I lost to Maxi and Perform Age. And that is an embarrassment I will never let myself live down. Yeah. 500 attack. I died to the fucking Radish Horse. I died to the 500 attack Pendulum card Radish Horse. I hate this game. It sucks and I hate it. This game is amazing, dude. That is so dumb. They had Honest in hand. For no reason should they have been playing Honest. It just doesn't make sense. They had the 1 of Honest. I could never, ever have predicted they'd be playing Honest. There's not a single moment in time where I could have ever thought they'd be playing Honest. It just couldn't have occurred to me. It never could have occurred to me. And they won because of it. They're just better. They're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Properly. They're just better. Now this is a duel that I fully expected to win the moment that I saw my opening hand. And why do you think that? Because I'm an asshole. That's why. Summon! Effect! Valor. Hey! That's good actually, because Wandering King Wildwind can special summon himself for free. Okay, effect Valor animation. Special summon Wildwind. Synchro these two off to go into Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon summon Red Resonator, same effect as always. Special Red Resonator effect, special summon targeting Red Rising Dragon, gain life points. Special into Scarlight, Red Dragon Archfiend. Synchron Resonator, special summon into Abyss. Abyss is an effect negation, targeting one face card in the field and negate its effects. Add that to add that back to hand, and we end our turn. Now what I should do here is just Shotgun Maxi, but I don't. They add Flame Buffalo, go into Salamangreat Bale Links. Flame Buffalo effect, Bale Links effect, add Salamangreat Sanctuary. I Shotgun Maxi here. I didn't see an Ash Blossom. I didn't think they have an Ash Blossom in hand, so I'm like, Maxi could be fine. If they call by me here, then that sucks, because I should probably negate Sanctuary regardless, because if I get into my Maxi, all that's going to do is set me up for next turn, whereas if I shut down Salamangreat Sanctuary, there's probably not much they can do on their turn. So I had to come up with like a very quick split second plan there. That goes through, Sanctuary is added, sign up Mining, discard Sanctuary, add Gazelle to hand. I don't know why they discarded Sanctuary, they must have had another one in hand. Activate Will of the Salamangreat to special summon one, activate Salamangreat Sanctuary, they had another in hand. Negate the effect of Salamangreat Sanctuary, not even gonna let that shit go off in the first place. It does still sit in the field, but at least its effects can't be used this turn. Will of the Salamangreat effect to special summon Gazelle, that adds Vice Dragon to hand. Salamangreat Gazelle sends the trap, link summon these two into Flame Wolf? Sunlight Wolf, that's what it's called. Sunlight Wolf is a UR for some reason? I don't fucking know. But hey, no link chaining with Salamangreat. That basically shut down their whole deck, so I'm appreciative of that. These two into Sunlight Wolf again. Well, damn. Alright. Salamangreat Roar effect. Sets that to the field, which is a Omni Negate. It didn't actually read that card. It's a pretty decent counter trap. Like, I like that there's just like in archive counter traps. I appreciate that in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. I like when decks have those. Now, Converging Will's Dragon might have been the best card I could have drawn right now. And I mean that in the best way possible. This card was fucking amazing. I did not expect to see this card here, but I was hoping. I was really hoping because I had Monster Reborn in hand, so I'm like, if I get Converging Wills here, I can get Majestic Red Dragon out here. Summon you, summon Omni Dragon Brotar. Main phase, Monster Reborn. Targeting Scarlight. It goes through. It goes through. Summon Scarlight out. Use these three to go into my Majestic Red Dragon. I will save you, Kali. Synchro Magnet effect summons Resonator Call to add Creation Resonator to hand. I didn't actually read what this card did, but it gave him an effect to add that to hand or whatever, so whatever. Triggering that for Vice Dragon, Synchro Magnet, plus my Vice Dragon means a level 8 Synchro monster, and we are summoning out the one and only Red Dragon Archfiend. This card comes out, bam, Majestic Red Dragon targeting to negate its effects, Wandering King Wildwind effect to add, and add Synchro Magnet, or Synchron Resonator hand, battle phase, attack, it did battle damage, it got protected by Bale Link Spanish instead, activate effective Abyss. I don't know why they would do this, but they activate the counter trap here for some reason. What the fuck they were doing, I don't know, but alright, sure. Can't negate that. Looks fine. Counter trap anyway, so I just can't respond to it. Omni Dragon Brotar effect is going to special summon himself. Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend activate! And then Majestic Red Dragon to attack for game. What a poetic end. I was going to end the video with these. I really was. I was just going to end the video with these duels here. But I decided I'm having a good time playing this deck. It's normal RDA with a bit more spice to it because draw for turn. Wouldn't you fucking believe it? This starting hand absolutely sucks. Resonator Command in draw phase. So no draw Lockbird. Discard Synchron, add Crimson to hand. Please don't get hit with Maxi. Please don't get hit with Maxi. Special summon Crimson Resonator from hand. Special Wandering King Wildwind. Use the two of you to go into Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon targeting the Crimson Resonator in my graveyard to special summon it. Crimson Resonator effect, special summon 2, 1 from hand and deck. Synchro these 3 off into Supernova Dragon. Give it an animation. Konami gives Supernova Dragon an animation. Synchron Resonator effect to add Crimson back to hand. And that's my turn. And on a Supernova Dragon, which is a good card, it is a very good card, but not a turn ender right there. Fenrir. Can't activate Maxi. If I activate Maxi, he'll banish my cards. And I should wait for more stuff. so I can banish that afterwards. Adds Unicorn. I made sure Unicorn was a no special summon monster effect, so I knew to activate Maxi right now or not, because I could just activate it, then they'd activate Fenrir effect, then I could do Supernova Dragon in a different chain to banish Fenrir, if they needed a Kashtira monster on field. They don't. They go for the attack, declare the effect targeting the face-up card, banish it face down. I don't know why you would even use this. This just seemed dumb, but I mean, it was the only way to out this, so I had to do this in response. Supernova Dragon effect, banish itself as well as the Fenrir till the end phase of my next turn. And that's that. In damage step or in battle phase, I activate Maxi. No responses, luckily. Unicorn, and I draw. Unicorn effect is going to activate. I could have used this, but I chose not to. This Maxi going through is the only reason this duel was playable. I mean that sincerely. This person's running Maxi and Imperms and all sorts of nonsense. If they had gone first, or if they had gotten out to my Maxi, that was game. Without a question, that was the end of the game. Activate Kashtira Birth, or add Kashtira Birth to hand, activate Kashtira Birth, they can get the normal summon effect off, but they don't. Instead, they normal summon Pearly. What the fuck am I looking at? Cash and Pearly. Not something I'd ever expect to see. Imperm. Star Pearly Street, crossout designator. This person's a loser. First of all, if you play Pearly, you're either really into cats, or you're a loser, and I'll tell you why. And that's because Pearly's the best deck in the game. Activate Star Pearly Street, untargetable. I don't target, I'm not worried. Effect of that one, Sleeping Memory, special summoning Pearly. Yeah, that's fine. My friend Pearly, add to hand. Pearly just does shit. They just continue to do shit. It's annoying. Reveals Delicious Memory, and Delicious Memory. I never would have guessed. Add Delicious Memory, because that's the only thing that could make sense. Reveal, special summon an extra deck monster using this card as material. E Pearly Plump. More Maxi targets. Nice. Monster Reborn. That is good. Getting the Monster Reborn here is actually good. Even though I don't have Defender or a Kashtira target, that's nice. Attach the 2 quick play spells. Kinda sucks. That's fine. Cash Birth. Special summon back out the banished Fenrir. Ah, that's annoying. I'm quite surprised they didn't go into a Rise Heart here. I don't know if they couldn't. I don't really know how Pearly works all that well. And maybe they were like locked into only summoning fairies or Pearly monsters for the rest of the turn. But making a Rise Heart here would have been game. Because if a card got banished, which everything is when it goes to the graveyard, he just nukes my field basically. He just attaches whatever the fuck he wants. And that's rough. That'd be very, very rough. Crimson effect is special summon. No Fenrir effect. Okay. Kashtira Unicorn effect. I was fully expecting them to get rid of my King Calamity here, but they got rid of Crimson Blader instead. Which wasn't a bad decision, because I was thinking about going into Crimson Blader, but this was not needed at all. Use these two, go into Red Rising Dragon, you'll never guess what I summon. Red Rising Dragon effect, activating the target Crimson Rider's special summon, Happy Memory. Shit. I thought they activated Sleep Memory here. I actually did. I remember looking through the list as well and going, they won't take battle damage here, so I have to be very smart as to what I'm doing. Okay, banished, that's fine. Well shit, alright. Red Rising Dragon effect still goes through. On res, are they going to activate Fenrir effects because a card or a monster effect I control activated its effects? Because it's an if effect, which means afterwards. Are they going to activate Fenrir effect here? And they don't! Maxi? Solemn? Kashtira Fenrir. Fuck you. Monster Reborn. I don't care if you banish my card, I'm summoning it anyways. And I am winning the game here. This was amazing. They can attach 2 spells and traps in the graveyard. I thought it was quick play spells and traps only. But no. No, it's not. That's when you activate a Pearly spell or trap. This shit's crazier than I thought. Crimson Resonator effect. Still no Fenrir effect. Special 2, Red Resonator effect, targeting Unicorn to gain 2500. Synchro these 2 into Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. This is where I knew I won the game. Once Scarlight came out, I knew I won the game. Destroy their entire field aside from this one somehow? I don't know, something protected it? But that's fine, they special summon more things, I'm not worried about that. This was good. This was amazing. This is the best scenario that I could have gotten to, because they didn't banish anything with Fenrir. Fenrir's banish was the only real worry that I had this whole time. Resonator Call on resolution is the only thing that I have to worry about. Normal summon per leap? That's the other thing. They were playing Kashtira, Pearly, Dark World. For those of you who don't know what Pearly Dark World is, the Dark World cards can be discarded with a Pearly spells and traps, special summoning them to your field, activating monster effects, meaning that they can rip 5 cards out of your hand on their first turn without you activating anything. Droll and Lockbird really doesn't even do much against it. It is obnoxious and unfun. I got hit with it against a very popular Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber guy in my local scene, and I wanted to reach across the table and say, "You're a dickhead," smack him across the face a few times, just fuck you. But shit is annoying, shit is obnoxious and unfun. I don't know how anyone plays that shit, but that's a different video that I'm gonna talk about stuff like that. Water King Wild when effect banished, bait out an Ash Blossom or something. Phantom King Hydride. Had to add at some point, had to use this card at some point in the video. A staple Jack Atlas card. Activate Resonator Call, get it with an Ash Blossom or something? No, Crimson Resonator, nice. Normal Red Resonator, declare effect to special Phantom King Hydride. Use these two to go into a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Bane. Use Bane's effect, tributing my Hydride to special summon out my Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. Wouldn't you know it, one of the best cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh game for burn effects. A card that is used in so many decks if you're ever in round 3. Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend is not a once per turn. Destroy his Pearly monsters and deal damage. I really thought he used Sleepy Memory here. So when I had this on my field, I'm like, I'll hit with this first, and then I can attack for game with the Bane. Attack with Scarlet goes through, and Bane to finish it off. Oh, that felt good. That was a satisfying duel. That was such a good duel. I had so much fun playing these duels. So now, with that being said, play some fun decks. Play some shit like this. Just add a bunch of random cards to your deck. That's so much more fun. It really is. I mean, you might not find it fun, but if you don't, you're kind of weird for that. Why don't you enjoy what I enjoy, huh? What's wrong with you? Stupid? But this is a really fun deck to play. I think I legitimately enjoy this more than my King Calamity deck in Master Duel, just because there's more random shit in it that isn't a part of one strategy, and if the strategy fails, there's nothing else I can do. Because I can just end on Strong Wind Dragon, or that's it, basically. And then Fiendish Chain, because just some nonsense. It's funny, it's silly, it's simple, and it's stupid, and I love it. It's super fun to play with decks like these. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and hope you've all enjoyed. Hope you've all had a wonderful day, and if you haven't, there's always the rest of your day. There's always tomorrow, the day after that, so on and so forth. Things don't get better unless you let them, so give yourself time and things will improve. I promise. Take care of yourselves, everybody. So says the Master of Faster, Jack Atlas, signing out. Why did I say signing out? I don't fucking know.